सभी को तियास एसोसिएट्स के फाइनेंशियल ब्रॉडकास्टिंग में आपका स्वागत है। यहां आपको इंडिविजुअल्स, बिजनेसेस और एंटरप्राइजेस के लिए बनाई गई विशेष और व्यापक टैक्स कंसल्टेंसी सर्विसेज मिलेंगी। हमारा लक्ष्य है कि हम आपको टैक्स कंप्लायंस को बेहतर बनाने, लायबिलिटीज को कम करने और आपको चिंतामुक्त रखने में मदद करें। हर दिन नए कंटेंट के लिए सब्सक्राइब करें और डेली नोट्स के लिए बेल आइकन दबाएं। हमारी कम्युनिटी में शामिल हो और चलिए साथ मिलकर एक्सप्लोर करें।
The 56th GST Council meeting brought significant changes to India's goods and services tax, aiming to simplify the tax structure and boost economic growth. Key changes of meeting effective from 22nd September 2025, that is, rate slabs. GST rates are being rationalized into primarily three slabs, that is 5%, 18% and 40%. The 12% and 28% slabs are being abolished. Items moving to 5%. UHT milk, now exempt, plant-based and soya milk beverages, from 18% to 12%, food preparations, from 12%, Indian breads like roti paratha, now exempt, toilet soap bars, face powder, shampoos, dental hygiene products. Items at 18%. Most items previously in the 28% slab, except sin goods like small cars, less than or equal to 1200 cc petrol, less than or equal to 1500 cc diesel, motorcycles less than or equal to 350 cc, buses, goods transport vehicles, ambulances, air conditioning systems, dishwashing machines. 40% slab applies to sin demerit goods like luxury automobiles, SUVs, premium motorcycles, greater than 350 cubic centimeters, carbonated fruit beverages, gaming gambling services, tobacco products with compensation cess. Sector-specific changes. Healthcare, pharmaceuticals, reduced from 12% to 5% GST. Medical devices, down from 12% to 5%. Individual life and health insurance now exempt. Automotive and transportation. Small cars GST reduced from 28% to 18%. Motorcycles less than or equal to 350 cc, from 28% to 18% GST. Luxury vehicles, 40% GST, cess abolished. Electronics and consumer durables. Air conditioners, GST cut from 28% to 18%. Televisions uniform 18% GST. Services sector changes. Passenger transportation options of 5%, no ITC, or 18%, full ITC. Beauty and wellness services 5% GST, no ITC. Hotel accommodation, less than or equal to 500 unit a day 5% GST. Drones. All drones now attract a uniform GST rate of 5%, simplifying the earlier structure that had different rates, 5%, 18%, and 28% based on type and use. Bricks. The GST rate for sand-lime bricks has been reduced to 5%. Other bricks continue under the Special Composition Scheme with rates of 6% without ITC and 12% with ITC, having a threshold limit of 20 lakhs rupees. Insurance services. Individual health and life insurance services are exempt from GST when provided to individuals or their families. Reinsurance services are also exempt, but ITC for other input services needs reversal. Specific services and GST rates. Beauty and physical well-being services mandatory 5% GST rate without ITC. No option for 18% with ITC. Job work services. Bus body building 18% GST with ITC. Bricks, like sand-lime bricks with 5% GST, 5% GST with ITC for related job work. Multimodal transport of goods. No air transport 5% GST with restricted ITC, only on input services of goods transportation, limited to 5% of value. Air transport involved, 18% GST with full ITC. Local delivery services via e-commerce operators, ECO 18% GST. Liability to pay GST falls on ECO if supplier isn't liable to register. Other key points. Compensation cess. Being integrated into the 40% slab for certain items, continues for tobacco products till loan liabilities are discharged. GST Appellate Tribunal, GSTAT to be operationalized, enhancing dispute resolution, registration and refunds, simplifications and technology-driven processes proposed. Medicines and MRP. Manufacturers aren't required to recall or relabel stocks released before 22nd September 2025 if they ensure price compliance at the retailer level. Revised price lists reflecting new GST rates should be issued to dealers and retailers. Input tax credit, ITC, considerations. For services taxed at 5% without ITC, like certain hotel accommodations, beauty services, ITC can't be availed on goods, services used exclusively for these supplies. Proportionate ITC reversal is needed for mixed-use inputs as per CGST Act rules.
Hi everyone. Welcome to Financial Broadcasting of Tiya's Associates. Here you'll find specialized and comprehensive tax consultancy services tailored to individuals, businesses, and enterprises in India, and our goal is to help you optimize tax compliance, minimize liabilities, and ensure peace of mind. Subscribe for fresh content every day and hit the bell icon for daily notifications. Join our community and let's explore together.